will Winnie and Winston be allowed with other goats before babies come? So the operative word there is before.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
With the timing of everything.
It's going to be a perfect move around.
Right. I think with the timing of everything, we're going to end up moving everybody into stalls.
So it's going to be different this year. Talk it through. Like last year, it was, oh my God, that girl looks like she's about to have a baby. Put her in a kidding stall.
An hour later, she has a baby.
Or that one's having a baby. Let's build a kidding stall.
Around her.
Around her, right. This year, it's going to be, okay, it's this day, that day on the calendar, whatever day you pick, whenever that comes. All pregnant moms get their own kidding stall. I don't care if you have 8 days left or 18, it doesn't matter. They all get their own kidding stalls, which is good. Big pain, because now you got all have their own waters, and they're not going to be all heated waters.
Yeah,
like, it's going to be a big pain, especially if we get cold. But they all have their own stall, and now we just move the camera as they get closer, and we'll try to set up the camera to make it like, okay, these two, almost put them in order by like, okay, these two should probably go pretty close together. These two are going to be next week.
They're going to be in due date order.
In due date order,
and
pretty much.
And historically speaking, this one likes to go 5 days early, which thank goodness Sadie is done because she's done having babies. But, you know, historically speaking, we kind of have an idea of this pregnancy usually goes to 153 days. This one, she can kind of float right around her due date. Some of them we have no idea because they're too young. Which we don't have any first-time moms this year. Gia is going to be our only first-time mom, so we only have seasoned moms. So, you know, our newest mom is still going to be Chanel.
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny. Oh, I'm going to yawn. Hang on.
Oh, boy.
Woo. Here, got rid of the yawn. Claudia's funny. She just said something in chat that I was thinking of weeks ago with this new setup this year. She goes, you need 8 cameras, 1 in each stall.
Oh, Lord.
It's funny you said that because I've already thought of that. We do not.
You can't even keep 1 camera going during the night.
That doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You install 8, right? Or whatever. And now it's just a button in the house.
Okay.
You change.
What if you have a Sadie Harper situation?
Then you've got problems.
Or an Amy Greta situation.
Then you picture. I don't know. I don't know. But I have thought of that. Yeah. Setting up. And then that's a one-time expense. One-time wire up the whole barn. And it's like literally change to camera 4. Camera 4 is kidding stall 4. Camera 5. Right? Mm-hmm. And things like that. I've thought of it. I have not gone through with that plan, but I've thought of it. Yeah.
I like 1 camera that can look at 3 girls.
Yeah, and we could still do that. We still have that one. Yeah. That one up there that looks at 1.
That sounds like it's excessive.
It is excessive. Mm-hmm. It is. But I thought of it. It was not a bad idea. I went through it in my head, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's going to really work. But, yeah. Think about it. They do it in jails all the time. They go 1 camera in every stall.
I mean, we do call this Gen Pop. Next, moving on. Next question.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so I said several villagers asked because there's probably 3 or 4 of you that this is like the talk of everybody wants to know what's going on. Where are Winnie and Winston going to be housed when the moms go into their birthing areas? So because Evelyn and Gia did not take this year, that left room for Winnie to be able to stay in the barn, which was kind of a key thing. So when Evelyn didn't come into heat, or when Evelyn came back into heat after being bred, I decided that's what I needed. I actually needed somebody to not take so that we would have room for Winnie to be able to stay in Cassie's castle while kidding season's happening. And now that Gia didn't take either, we now kind of have a double area for them. Now, I don't know if they'll go in a smaller area and have outside time on their own during the day with some hay underneath the porch. It all depends on what the weather's going to be like. But nobody is going to be allowed in Gen Pop, the big area that you guys see mostly in Cassie's castle. Nobody is going to be allowed in Gen Pop during kidding season. And that is to help give that area, that ground, time to dry up, and not that it's wet, but it's really for parasite control.
It's a parasite thing.
So Dr.
Muck
Lindsay,
it out and keep it dirt.
Right. Dr. Lindsay said about 45 days before.
Oh, thank you. Somebody just did.
They gifted a bunch.
I saw gifted memberships, which I gotta do something for you members. It's winter and it's like too cold for virtual goat snuggles and Wacky Wednesday. We can't start them at 4. It's kind of weird, but we might have to do something. And then I saw that one come in too, the $19.99 up there from the.
So Dr. Lindsay said if we can keep Gen Pop area poop free, fresh poop free, for about 21 days, then that's ideal. So if they go into their kidding stalls 2 weeks before they're due and stay for 2 weeks after they've had their baby, that is a full 30 days. And now when they all go back into Gen Pop, it should be as parasite free as we can get. Which
means, and this goes back to moving cams, the OG cam in the top corner would kind of be silly looking over a area of empty stalls. So it's probably going to get moved. I don't know where it's going to go. Once we muck that out for that last time when they all go into their kidding stalls, I don't know where I'm going to put that camera. I have no idea yet. So it'll go somewhere that makes you feel like you're part of the action. Yeah. But we just don't know where yet. I'm going to put this one up.